Hi everyone, I'm going to start today with a update. So what happened was I was getting a few really cool deals recently, and that was actually on a local 24-hour bidding site here that we had on Facebook, and I didn't really want to mention it until the other gamers start to join, and they did now. So I was getting good deals on stuff. I recently picked up some Wii games on top of that Sega Master System you saw in my other video. And I also got some GameCube games. Those are the last things I got before the other guys joined. So now there's at least 2 gamers on there. And they started outbidding me on a bunch of stuff already. There was a GameCube. I didn't even bother bidding on it. There were some other games that were priced too high for GameCube games. Well, it was okay, but I won a really good deal on there. It was about $30 for 5 games. There was Pikmin in there, but I already had it, and I wanted to get it even cheaper if possible. They also had some Wii games that came up on there, and there were some Zelda games, but actually a lady ended up winning it that wasn't a gamer, but the other gamers were fighting her for it at the last minute and stuff. And I knew if I had went in for it, it would end up being close to the amount, and all the other games were lame, like Hannah Montana and what else was there? Just stuff like that. So I didn't even bother anymore. I don't think I'm going to be winning any more stuff off there, just because I know how hardcore people can be, and it's probably just going to go crazy. So at least I got a few things off there before that happened. So I guess I'll show you a couple of the last games I got. I did get a few pretty lame Wii games that I kind of thought were just for fun, like some bobsled stuff and things like that. So I already have them packed away actually, because I keep all my Wii games in a sleeve. These didn't have their cases. I won each set for about $4. They came to about $1 a game, I'm guessing. So I'll save the best for last, because there was this one set of GameCube games. I just bid on the other ones because since I was going to this person's house for their one item, I figured I might as well bid on everything. One lot I didn't win. It was pretty lame anyway. But there was, I think it didn't come to much. I think it was $20 for everything. I got the games for the GameCube, plus I got the Wii games. So I think I ended up with almost 20 games. So yeah, it was around $1 a game. So just stuff that I'll add with my GameCubes when I sell them. There's like Monsters, Inc. and Cars. These are ones that I already have, so I just pulled them out of my selling box. Let's see. Magical Mirror featuring Mickey Mouse. And this lady just had them all lying there. I think she started the bids at like $4, and I was like, oh, okay. Well, that's a good one. I'll save the good one for last. Crash Nitro Kart, and they're all actually in quite good condition. And there are a few more. Now these are the ones that I'm going to be adding to my collection. Even though they're kind of lame kids games, I still want to have them. I like to collect up all the retro stuff. So there's Shark Tale. Gotta keep it separate. And there's the Ant Belly and Monster House. I don't know, they might be a little bit fun, but you know, kids come over too sometimes. They can play them. There's 2 discs here for Splinter Cell. She gave all the cases too. She had them all wrapped up in special cases and stuff. I didn't really care, but Cabela's Outdoor Adventures, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, another Harry Potter. You guys know all of them. Anyway, the reason I did bid on it all is because I actually had this game already, but I knew the value of it. It was Super Smash Bros. Melee. So I was pretty happy to see that. Actually, another thing that happened recently is one of our thrift stores ended up getting some games in. They used to be really cheap on games. Like, I would get box games very, very cheap. It was the Salvation Army. And now they've started looking everything up. I don't think they're using price charting, but they're definitely using something, and I know they sort of work with the pawn shop, so it was expensive. They had Dragon Warrior 5, and it didn't have the box, and actually they had mismatched the maps. They put the maps in with the Zelda game they were selling, so I had to show them which one belonged to which, and they wanted like $50 for it, and that was just too much for me. I was like, the maps were really bad condition. Someone had taken tape and taped over all the maps, so to keep them in good condition, but at the same time, for $50, you know, that would be maybe, it'd have to be something I really want to play if I want to spend that much. And eventually I usually come across the game cheaper anyway, so I can hold out unless it's something I really want to have. They got some other games in there too. They had one of those 20-in-1 cartridges for the NES. I think it had like a fighter jet on it or something, but again, that was $20. I know they can be worth a little bit, but I didn't want to really put out for that either. I don't think these things were tested. They had a Zelda for Nintendo 64, and they wanted $40 for that, which is probably what I would ask if I was selling it, or $40 or $50. And it came with like a Zelda strategy guide or something, but it was Ocarina of Time. But I already have it, and like that's a lot of money to put out for something you already have, and you can't resell that. So I didn't bother with any of that. They had a mini Sega Genesis, and it was like the one with the built-in games already. I think they wanted $20. Actually, I went downstairs today and I looked at their PlayStation. I told them really people don't want these PlayStations, like it's not that valuable. They had $40 on a PlayStation 1, which is like a retail, probably even more than what I would sell it for without any games, and I would usually include some games for that type of price. So I thought that was pretty extreme. It's going to be sitting there for a while, because they used to do like $10 or $5 for those systems. I bought them there before. Even if they didn't have controllers, it'd be like $3. And sometimes you could even go downstairs and there'd be a bin and you can get controllers. I got like Super Nintendo controllers and Nintendo, a whole bunch of them for like $1 each. So I just wrapped them all up. I've got them in a box for when I need them. Yeah, but I did buy one game off of them just because I didn't have it. It was kind of weird. It was called Taboo: The Sixth Sense. And I was trying to figure out what is that? I was assuming it was some sort of astrology thing or something, and I guess it's tarot cards. So anyway, the tarot card thing in it is what it's supposed to be, is like, I guess, a game for adults, and you're supposed to have like a party and like do tarot card readings for each other. I personally don't really like that sort of tarot card stuff, so I probably will never play it, but I just thought it was kind of cool to have it because it was just like a weird, obscure kind of game. It was only like $5. I thought, yeah, I'll buy it. She was trying to offer me, also, yeah, they had Tetris. And I was like, no, I don't think I even looked at the price of that. I think it's probably around $5 as well, but no. And trying to think if they had any other systems. No, I don't think so. I think that was it. So whatever they've done with the rest of the stuff, they're just going totally crazy with prices. Oh, I did see Flash Focus there today for Nintendo DS, and it was like $5. And I was thinking, oh my god, these games used to be so cheap. But, so, it's just a matter of time. They actually got a new manager in there, and she's the one who causes all this pricing problems. So, then I was at another thrift store during the week, or last couple weeks, and I saw this for $5 something, and I had a discount, so I bought it because it was in such good condition. It was Vegas Stakes for Super Nintendo. I know it's like a really lame game. It's probably worth less than I paid, but the box was really nice, it looked good, so I'll just swap it out with the one I have and then include this game with one of the systems that I have, because I do have some systems to show you too. Another game I picked up, I paid a little more for this. This was $4. This was at Salvation Army as well, but I like anything with like cute little characters, maybe because I'm a girl, I don't know. But this is Zapper, One Wicked Cricket, so I kind of thought I'd like to have that. It's like a little platform game, where you jump around. It's supposedly something like Frogger, but it's cute. I wanted it. Okay, then we got a few more systems that I picked up. I got some also off the bidding site and some other sites. So one thing I did get was a Super Nintendo plug, but I'm not sure if it works because I tried it with the Super Nintendo that I just got, which I'm going to show you in a minute here, and it didn't turn on. So I'll have to wait until I find one in better condition, because I don't know if this plug is broken or the Super Nintendo, because wait till you see this. So I don't really want to touch it because it's pretty gross. But it's a Super Nintendo with one controller. It hadn't been tested. It was $5 plus tax. But ew, look at that. Oh, that is going to take some major cleaning. Look at the condition of this thing. Gross. So I've been keeping it in a bag in the kitchen for like a week now at least. But for $5, I'm willing to give it a try. I have the tools to open it, and who knows, right? Because you get $80 for those if you sell them, 70, 80 bucks. So I was going to take it for $5, no problem. I got another thing. I got a Nintendo Wii. It has all the cables except for the one to the TV. And I have the TV cable packed away. I tried to look at the dollar store because they had them for a while, but I couldn't find a cable, so I'm gonna have to wait to try it out though. Not too bad. I think it was around $8.50, something like that it came to. Not bad. Then I had some other ads I had put up looking for boxes, and I actually got one from somebody. I got I don't know if you can see it all in there, but I think it explains itself. Yeah, I got a Super Nintendo box. It does have the liner, the styrofoam liner, which is really good because a lot of times they don't have it. And now I've come up to my final 3 games, which I picked up recently, and these were really good deals. I got Super Smash Brothers Brawl for the Wii. That was only around $10. Not bad. I didn't have it, so I don't mind paying a little extra for a good game. Then I got Resident Evil 4 for the GameCube. It's only around $1.50, $2, something like that. And finally, my best one was, which I already thought I had, but I didn't. It was a different title that was similar. I can't remember the name right now. I got Tales of Symphonia. Oh yeah, $1.50, $2. That's right, and it's actually in really good condition. It's got the booklet and everything. Yes, so cheap. I love it. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.